Emotional affair story AI once believed that silence was synonymous with peace. These days, though, it feels more like isolation. My wife is gone before I wake and returns long after I've fallen into routine solitude. She's always tired, always preoccupied. We share a house, a bed, a life. But sometimes it feels like all we truly share is oxygen. Our conversations have withered into reminders and schedules. I can't remember the last time she looked into my eyes for more than a second. Then her sister began visiting. At first, it was occasional. She brought snacks, coffee, light conversation. She was in the neighborhood, she said. It felt harmless, familiar, welcoming even, but her visits became more frequent. She stayed longer, laughed louder. She asked questions my wife hadn't asked me in months. "Don't you get bored here all day?" she once asked, her eyes scanning the room as if searching for parts of me I'd forgotten. I shrugged. "You should get out more," she said. "Or maybe," she joked, "she'd just come over more often to keep me sane." At the time, I welcomed the idea. Her presence became the brightest part of my days. She started bringing me lunch, often homemade. "You probably haven't eaten anything decent," she said. She wasn't wrong. I'd let myself go, inside and out. But something shifted when I started combing my hair before she arrived, tidying up the living room, shaving. Not for any particular reason, at least not one I was ready to admit. She noticed small things. "You always rub your thumb when you're thinking," she pointed out one day. It caught me off guard. I didn't even know I did that. My wife certainly never mentioned it. Her attentiveness was disarming. Then one day she brought her laptop and said she'd work from my place for a while. She curled up on the couch, tapping away, breathing in the quiet alongside me. Our hands brushed when reaching for the remote. A simple, fleeting moment. Yet it lingered. I told my wife about the visits. She didn't flinch. "She probably just needs a change of scenery. She likes you. Don't make it weird." Her words haunted me, even as things got weirder. Her sister rested her head on my shoulder during a movie one afternoon. I froze. My heart pounded. She didn't move. Neither did I. When the credits rolled, she stretched and moved away like it never happened. I couldn't forget. I began to notice the way her eyes stayed on mine just a bit too long. The way she lingered in the doorway. Sometimes I thought she might kiss me. Sometimes I hoped she would. Then came the night she stayed late. My wife was at a company event. Her sister and I ordered takeout, and the conversation turned intimate. Not flirtatious, but real. Raw. She spoke about bad relationships and feeling stuck. "You're easy to talk to," she said. "You actually care." I wanted to stop her from coming back. I also never wanted her to leave. She stood in the hallway before she left, glowing in the soft light. Her eyes searched mine, waiting for something. A sign, a word, a pull. I gave her nothing. She smiled, barely, and left. I couldn't sleep that night. The house didn't feel like home anymore. Nothing had happened technically, but everything had changed. She started staying longer. It became normal. If a day passed without her visit, it felt like something was missing. She joked that I missed her. I denied it. But maybe I did. Maybe more than I should have. Our conversations grew deeper. She wasn't just passing time, she was digging into my soul. "Do you ever feel like you're living someone else's life?" she asked one night. I nodded. She didn't offer solutions. She just understood. It felt like breathing after holding it for too long. One evening, she reminded me of an old moment between us. "You always looked sad, even when you smiled. I used to wonder if you were happy with her." I didn't answer. I wasn't sure anymore. She started entering my room without knocking, just to talk. We'd sit close, I'd lie down. She'd speak in hushed tones. Her voice soothed me in ways I didn't know I needed. Eventually, I began imagining her in places she wasn't. Her laugh, her eyes, the tilt of her head. I even imagined her staying the night, not innocently, fully. She caught my hesitations. Why do you always look like you want to say something but don't? She asked. I didn't answer. You don't have to be afraid of me. But I was. I wasn't afraid of her. I was afraid of how much I wanted her. The way we looked at each other left no room for confusion anymore. We both knew. The silences between us became loaded, dense with unsaid truths. One evening she asked, "Do you ever feel like you're holding back too much for too long?" I didn't answer. She stepped closer. Her hand found mine. I didn't pull away. When we kissed, it was slow, uncertain, inevitable. It wasn't about lust. It was about release. A breath held too long finally exhaled. When it ended, we didn't speak. She left, her hands trembling. I sat there sick with guilt. I hadn't stopped it. I had wanted it. That night, I stared at the ceiling, wondering what I had just done. Days passed. She didn't come. Then a message. "I'm so sorry." "Me too," I replied. She returned eventually, but everything was different. The easy closeness was gone. She kept her distance. "I don't know how to be around you anymore," she said. "Neither do I admitted. She said we couldn't keep doing this. I agreed, but we both knew it was too late. When she left, I missed more than her. I missed the man I had been with her. Honest, present, alive. It wasn't about cheating anymore. It was about love found in the wrong place. She became a ghost. In my life, brief messages, then silence. My wife noticed. "Did you two fight?" she asked. "Haven't spoken in a while," I said. That was enough for her. She didn't press. Guilt grew constant, seeping into every crevice of my day. When my wife kissed me goodnight, I flinched, not from revulsion, from comparison. Then one day, her sister showed up unexpectedly. Her voice was tired. Her eyes avoided mine. I asked if she was okay. She said, "I've made peace with it, whatever it was." At the door, she asked, "Do you regret it?" I wanted to lie. "No," I said, "but I hate what it cost." "So, do I?" she said. After that, the silence turned frigid. My wife came home smelling of another person's perfume. I didn't ask. I didn't want to know. Then one night she asked, "Is there something going on between you two?" Her voice wasn't angry, just tired. I started to deny it, but I stopped. She turned away before I could say anything. That silence said everything. Our marriage unraveled quickly. We stopped trying. We lived like roommates without the courtesy. Her sister stopped replying to messages. I stopped sending them. She disappeared. Out of state, a friend later told me, no goodbye, no explanation, just gone. My wife moved out 2 weeks later, said she didn't know if she could forgive me, not for what I did, but for who I had become. I didn't argue. Now the silence I once equated with peace has claws. It stalks me in the dark hours. Sometimes I think about her. I wonder if she thinks about me. I wonder if she regrets it more than I do. People talk about infidelity as weakness, a moment of temptation. But they never talk about the loneliness that opens the door to it, the pain of being unseen, and the ache of finally being seen, truly seen, by someone you were never meant to love. I didn't go looking for love outside my marriage, but once I found it, I didn't know how to let it go.